name's Carlos Baker. My position is transportation and outreach manager. Basically, my functions are to engage individuals as well as families who are in a homeless situation and provide linkages within our unified case management system. We had a transportation role where we would transport individuals to mental health treatment as well as substance abuse treatment. So I used to manage a fleet of vehicles where we used to do that. Basically, in my own words, what we are like a one-stop shop for homeless services here in Savannah. Individuals can come to us either by themselves, or we can get referrals from agencies or different areas in the community. And basically, we just connect those individuals to whatever appropriate service they need because of their homeless situation. Well, we're in the process of tabulating our 2012 homeless count, but on the average, roughly 4,200 individuals are serviced through services provided by the Homeless Authority. We work in conjunction with all of the shelters, all of the transitional programs, all of the permanent supportive housing programs, as well as the feeding sites and other homeless service providers. Well, I mean, as far as personal benefits, if you can help one individual, get out of a homeless situation, if you can help one individual, obtain the right type of help, be it set up a support system to where they'd be able to work with their mental health issues or work with their issues with drug and alcohol, then, it's self-gratifying.
Almost 20 years.
About 20 years?
Yeah, it started in 96.
Okay, and tell me your experiences.
Oh, well, it's cold at night. And, you got mixed up in drugs.
Okay.
And, actually, the drugs started in Vietnam. That's when I started smoking weed. And then I started selling heroin in Vietnam. But I got out of it. I never took it, because when I was growing up, that was the lifestyle where I grew up at, was smack. But I never did it, because I used to watch my brother-in-law shoot up and watch his eyeballs roll back in his head. Ooh, man, so I don't like shots today. And if you're homeless, some people give you a chance, but you got a small minority of people that's homeless to, by choice. And they say all of us is homeless by choice, the choice that you make and whatnot. And then if you got a record, and it's hard to get jobs, and the jobs that you do get, they try to hang it over your head, say, well, I'll get rid of you, this and that, whatnot, try to manipulate you on different stuff. And then if you lose your ID, like I did, I never had a birth certificate. I was raised in Cleveland. This was my first duty station. And if you ain't got no ID, that's why he's trying to help me. Okay. So I'm going up to the VA so I can get that one started. So without ID, you can't get nothing. You can't get nothing. But they're helping me right now. I've went a few times, but if you don't know the ropes, and I didn't know you had to ring the doorbell and all that kind of stuff. I've been in and out of the missions for a long time, because that's where I eat at most of the time. And I used to go to the Salvation Army, but the Salvation Army, to me, is just like Carl Griffin Drive Annex. Well, go through the Homeless Authority, and you just have to stay in it. And now drugs in this town is so easy to get, because that's how I got messed up on it. I was in a wreck and couldn't afford the medication, for pain and stuff, because they were giving me morphine. And that's some strong stuff. Not being able to afford it. And happened? I started doing drugs. And once you do it, it was so prevalent. You can get drugs here easier than you can get a job. But then you go to jail real quick too. Because if, like, it all depends on some of the officers. Like, they see you walking around and stuff, you get harassed. Especially like I got dreads.